They called it the most emotional finale in years. But the second Robert Irwin lifted that sparkling mirrorball trophy, the internet erupted. Cheers on one side and pure chaos on the other. Because almost instantly, fans started asking the same explosive question: did Robert actually win this thing, or did he quietly steal the crown? And trust me, once you see what people uncovered, it gets messy fast. Robert's win should have been a fairy tale ending, a historic moment. The first time a sibling duo, Robert and Bindi, both walked away as DWTS champions, a feel-good story wrapped in glitter and legacy. But what happened the moment the cameras cut sparked one of the biggest fan wars DWTS has ever seen. Before we dive into the backlash, let's rewind to the finale night, because that's where the tension really began. Robert stepped out with Whitney Carson and gave everything he had, literally while dealing with a painful rib injury he got just hours earlier. The guy was dancing through pain, adjusting lifts, cutting tricky moves, and still trying to sell the story. It looked heroic on camera. It felt emotional. You could almost feel the audience rooting for him. But here's where things take a turn. Even with a toned-down routine, even with choreography that was visibly simplified, Robert still walked away with near-perfect scores. Meanwhile, his biggest competition, Alex Earl and Val Chmerkovskiy, delivered clean, high-energy performances and topped the judges' leaderboard. Every chart, every recap, every score breakdown pointed to Alex being technically stronger. So when the hosts announced that Robert won, thousands of viewers froze, because if the judges didn't put him first, who did? That's when the voting numbers dropped. A staggering 72 million votes flooded in during the finale night. And Robert, without question, got the largest chunk of them. Which means the public didn't just support him, they catapulted him far past the technical favorite. And the moment those numbers hit social media, the word rigged started climbing. Fans of Alex Earl blasted the show. Comments like, "Alex was robbed. This is insane. No way he won fairly. This is straight up manipulation." DWTS gave him the sympathy arc for votes. Someone even harder, claiming the show always wanted a Hollywood moment, the Irwin siblings both taking home trophies. Others pointed at Robert's global popularity, the zoo legacy, his wholesome persona, and said the votes weren't about dancing. They were about fandom. And then there were the people who noticed something else. Footage from the finale showed Robert holding his side in pain, his movements stiffer than usual, and his lifts almost non-existent. But still, the judges rewarded it with high scores. So of course users started whispering. Did the judges go soft on him because of his injury? Did they boost his numbers to keep the story alive? Was the emotional angle too tempting for producers to resist? But wait, because the other side of this debate is just as loud. Robert's supporters argue that DWTS has never been just about technical perfection. It's about growth, heart, connection, personality, and Robert checked every box. He showed major improvement from week one, connected with audiences. He brought positivity to every rehearsal package. And most importantly, he earned loyalty. The kind of loyalty that shows up with millions of votes. Fans defending him said things like, "Popularity is part of the show. Don't like it?" He had the best energy all season. Just because Alex has technique doesn't mean she deserves it more. They also pointed out that Alex Earl has a massive fan base of her own, yet Robert still outranked her, meaning people wanted him as their champion. But the biggest twist came from behind-the-scenes sources claiming the competition was even tighter than viewers realized. Robert was reportedly pushing through more pain than the show revealed. His injury was severe enough that choreography had to be stripped down at the last minute, and the risk of dancing at all was huge. Knowing that, some people say he deserved extra respect, not extra suspicion. Still, the controversy keeps growing for one reason: the optics. Because like it or not, Robert Irwin winning makes DWT's history.
Right.
It ties into the Irwin legacy. It boosts ratings. It generates global headlines. And for conspiracy-minded fans, all of that looks a little too convenient. And here's where it gets even juicier. Viewers noticed that when the winner was announced, Alex Earl's expression flickered just for a second. A hint of disappointment that fans screenshotted, zoomed in, and turned into the fuel of a dozen she knew it was unfair threads. Whether that's true or not, the internet ran with it, But maybe the most fascinating part of the entire drama is this. Both sides think they're right. And both sides genuinely believe DWTS is broken, either because the judges ignore technique or because the audience ignores it, because the producers secretly push narrative over fairness. So here's the real question beneath all the glitter. What does deserve actually mean on DWTS anymore? Is it pure technique? Is it improvement? Is it the story? Is it popularity? Is it pain, passion, heart, or the journey itself? Because depending on which answer you choose, the winner changes. Maybe Robert earned it. Maybe he didn't. Maybe the truth sits somewhere in the messy middle, where reality TV lives, breathes, and thrives best. But one thing's certain. This finale didn't just crown a champion. It exposed a fault line in the show itself. And whether you're Team Robert, Team Alex, or Team DWTS, needs new rules. This is a moment fans won't forget, so tell me, be honest, did Robert Irwin earn that mirror ball, or did he steal it? Drop your thoughts below, because this debate is far from over, and trust me, the producers are definitely watching.